Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's me, Positive Bluebird. So I was just going to give you a health update, which there really isn't that much to report, as there's not a whole lot of changes except vision and hearing. With Alport syndrome, over time or every week or every month, your hearing and vision worsen. So I do have an eye doctor, but unfortunately he cannot do anything about the Alport vision. It's going to do its thing. And that's where I have been kind of annoyed and frustrated lately. But my team of doctors that come down to dialysis weekly have given me a lot of encouragement to just keep going. Keep finding what is helping you to move past this hurdle in your life. Now, a lot of people have asked in the past, how can you still see to do your eye makeup, your hair, things like that? Very carefully. I have an old school vanity mirror, and it's from the 80s. And I forgot that there is a magnifier mirror on the other side. So I just flipped that around. I used to be really annoyed with that side of the mirror, but if you flip it around, it magnifies your face and I could see a lot better. For a while, I was wearing my glasses and trying to get up underneath to do my eyeliner. And why do I choose to wear makeup? Well, why not? We were born beautiful, so we might as well go to bed beautiful and wake up beautiful. Trust me, you don't want to see me without any eye makeup on or any makeup whatsoever, including the eyebrows. I did scare a nurse 2 years ago, and I forewarned her. She was helping me into the shower when I was hospitalized before starting treatment, and I forewarned her, you're not going to want to see me without makeup and eyebrows. She's like, oh, you'll be fine. I've seen it all. So she turned on the shower, and my goal was to try not to get my face wet. No, she got my face wet. So I had no choice. I had to wash it all off. And when I got out of the shower, she literally jumped. She went, okay, all right, here's your towel. I forewarned you. And besides that, you never know if there's gonna be a really good looking fireman at your door. Okay, so aside from that, I do have my reading glasses, and I'm fortunate enough that I could still see in front of me with the reading glasses enough to do my arts and crafts and my crocheting. Sometimes it's a little trickier at the sewing machine, but I feel like my grandmother back in the day when she used to curse a lot because she had cataracts. I have glaucoma, and the eye doctor asked me where I would have gotten that from in the family, and I told him, well, my grandmother on my mother's side had cataracts. So he thinks maybe it was actually glaucoma, or I got it from my dad and his side of the family. Unfortunately, he cannot make glasses for all day wear. It is very tricky to explain Alport syndrome. But basically, for the last 25 years, I have been walking around this world practically blind. I could see objects. I can tell that that's a chair over there. I see my flower vase. I could see my blue and red hair. But everything is double or triple vision and sometimes blurry. Mostly blurry past arm's length. If I am familiar with where I'm at, I can get around pretty good. Sometimes I do crash into walls, sometimes I do knock things over, I drop things, but that's where I try not to be annoyed with myself. My hearing seems to worsen at the same time as the vision. I don't know how that works, but it does. So Alport syndrome is a genetic disorder where it causes eye abnormalities and hearing loss, so I will eventually go completely deaf. They have told me I will not go completely blind, so we will find out about that. The glaucoma, again, is separate. and he's following that every 6 months to a year. But Alport syndrome also causes kidney disease. Imagine that. So I inherited it from my dad and his entire side of the family. Now, my 2 female cousins are not aware if they have kidney disease, but I have encouraged them to look into that and get that checked. As far as my heart condition, which is called long QT type 2, that is from my father and his side of the family as well. Now, one of my female cousins did say that she has seen long QT on her chart before medically. So I'm not sure if she and my other cousin are getting checked, but I've put it out there. I've even made a video vlog a few months back, as you guys remember, for my 3 brothers and my son, and unfortunately, that's all I can do. So I'm living my best life. My son is living his best life. I'm doing what I can to take care of myself. My labs are still coming out almost perfect for the last almost 2 years. It's hard to believe, right? This September will be 2 years of dialysis, and I am surviving. It is brutal. It sucks the life out of you. You are extremely tired. You're very weak. Your cognitivity is like mashed potato brain. But if anybody else is suffering out there as far as heart disease, kidney failure, such as myself, feel free to reach out to me privately if you want to, or just keep following my video vlogs. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I have a loop recorder that was placed under the skin. I was told it has a battery life of up to 4 or 6 years. And in September, I will be seeing cardiology to discuss whether or not the beta blocker is working, which the staff at Fresenius Dialysis Clinic and I are always monitoring my blood pressure and my heart rate, and it's not working. The other part of the team of cardiology has told me in the past that beta blockers usually don't work for long QT type 2. It works a little better than nothing, but occasionally I still feel the fluttering and the arrhythmia and pausing, but not as much. But the downside of that is that it is dropping my blood pressure whether I'm at dialysis or not. Sometimes dangerously low, 88/33 or 88/40. So the nurses know what to do. They tilt me all the way back and put my feet in the air. Wait it out 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Nothing else is really going on. Gerald is doing great. For those of you new to my channel, Gerald is my best friend of almost 38 years this August. We have grown up together and used to date back when we were 15 and 16 years old, back in 1988. And yeah, we lived together. Why not? In this economy, in this world, sometimes we all need each other. My 25-year-old is still living here. I mean, nobody can afford anything by themselves. So unless I'm living in like this tiny home somewhere in the forest, I don't know. But yeah. All right, guys. That's it. I hope that everybody else is doing well and trying to stay cooled off. We have been in the upper 90s out here in Colorado. I'm sitting actually right next to the air conditioner. Feels pretty good for now. The best way to stay cooled off is put lots of cold water into a spray bottle and spray mist your legs and your arms and your neck and sit in front of the fans if your AC is kind of on the fritz like ours. All right, that's it. Peace out and stay positive, everyone. Lots of love.